guys, this is probably going to be one of the last times you're going to see these garages, and that is because my wife and I are moving to Oklahoma City. We're moving from mid-Missouri down to that area, and that is because my wife is a medical student who graduates actually this next weekend, and she's doing her residency at Oklahoma University. And so our lease in mid-Missouri is up in June, but we are taking our first trip down to the new place this next week. And I'm really excited to show you the new place because we are expanding our garages, but I'm not gonna share too much. I'll show you the garages when we get there, which will be later in this video. But let me show you what all we need to move and kind of what the plan is going forward from here. But obviously we have the Trans Am that we will be taking with us, cabinet, roll cart, toolbox. We have the welds that we'll be taking down, some jack stands, and then over here we have some random stuff. We have my old detailing set up here. I'll be taking the retractable air hose, pressure washer hose reel. I'll be selling this. It's a mobile detailing like tank, and I had to use this because I don't have water supply hookup here, so I would fill it up over there at the maintenance building and then roll it down here. So if you're interested in this, send me a message. Obviously we got the BMW, which is what we will be driving down first trip. So I'm going to take some time to get that guy ready to go because we're going to drive him down and leave him there and then ride back with my parents while they take our first trip down of stuff with the Suburban and the trailer. And then we have topside creeper, transmission jack, some other miscellaneous stuff, a Christmas tree, some parts, pickleball stuff, whatever. This is kind of my storage garage. I got a crazy cart that I modified here to run off Milwaukee batteries. I have my Dana 2024 Cornhole Champion boards. That's right, I'm a Cornhole Champion, and I do work for Dana right now, but my last week is actually this week. Air compressor, some slicks. So just got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be taking with us. So that really does it for everything that is in the garages. Really not that much stuff, about a whole trailer's worth probably, and then 2 cars. Like I said, we're gonna drive the BMW down, so I'm going to spend some time this week making sure it's ready to go, which all that I really need to do is just top off with fluids, make a little bed in the back seat for Diesel, our dog, just so he doesn't scratch the crap out of my leather seat. And it should be good to go. But let's take a minute to talk about OKC. So I'll be about 40 minutes from Thunder Valley Raceway Park, which I am so excited for. So I'll be taking the Trans Am there as much as I can. I'm currently about 1 hour and 25 minutes to my closest track right now, which is Flying H in Odessa. So shortening my drive on the closest drag strip. And then something else I'm excited for is my house is 10 minutes from Full Lock Drift, which is a drift track in Oklahoma City. So we might have to get a drift car or make the BMW a drift car or sell the BMW and get a drift car. I don't know. But I mean, being 10 minutes away, it's pretty tough to not get a drift car. I've always wanted one anyway. I just never really had a place to take it. But now that I have a track literally 10 minutes from my house, we may have to get a drift car. So we'll see about that. I'm planning on doing something. It'd be kind of hard for me to drift this BMW only because it's pretty clean. It's not rusty. There's no major body damage at all. But then again, I got this thing really cheap, needs a little work, and I have a full M3 limited slip for it sitting in my garage at home. So I don't know, we might make this thing a drift car. Let me know what you guys think. Should I make this one a drift car or sell it and buy like an E36? I don't know. What do you guys think? This is just like long-term goal. Definitely want to try and get into something though. As far as the Trans Am goes, as you can see, we have some different wheels for it, but we'll talk about that in the next video. Like I said, we're about 40 minutes from Thunder Valley Raceway and about 1 hour 20-ish from Tulsa, which they have a nice drag strip there as well. So I'll be doing as many events as I can at Tulsa and Thunder Valley. I already have a couple planned out for the year, so I'm really excited to go to those. So what does this mean for the channel? It's actually a really good thing that I'm moving because I've like outgrown these garages. It's really tough to commit to any big projects in here. Truthfully, it's hard because I can't be super noisy here. The Trans Am is kind of obnoxious. I get a lot of kind of complaints from neighbors about it. So I'm really excited to get out of these garages. And I'll show you obviously later in the video, but I'm making a huge upgrade to my garage situation. So it will definitely help with content. I plan on posting a lot more than I have been, especially now that the wedding's over. We found out where we're moving to, so we're moving and just finishing up a lot of life events. So content's definitely going to pick up now. I'm planning on posting a lot more. We're just going to try to up our content and really just start growing a lot more on here and meeting more people. Now for the second gen, obviously the engine's still not in it right now. I do have a plan coming soon. Steve's gonna come over and give me a hand putting the engine in. And then we're either going to try to get it running at my parents' house, or I'm going to kind of box everything up and ship it down. I have some connections who will help me get it moved down to Oklahoma City, but obviously we're going to take it with us. It's just trying to get it there. I would like to get it running at my parents' house and make sure everything's good to go before I bring it, but it's not the end of the world. I have no problem finishing it there if I need to. So in summary, we have a lot of things planned coming forward, and the move is going to be huge for the channel. So I'm really excited to begin my new adventure at the new garage, which I'll stop rambling and I'll meet you there through the power of YouTube right now. It's 5 in the morning. BMW is ready to go. Let's get a first fire up for the day. We are headed 6.5 hours to the new destination. We got me and Diesel on here. Then we're gonna meet at Hurricane's house and load up. We are now at the new house in Oklahoma City in the new garage, which is a massive upgrade from our current garage setup. So it's supposed to be a 3-car. It's kind of like a 2.5 car. BMW takes up a lot more room than I thought. But I think the second gen will fit right there just fine. And then the BMW is probably gonna be moved outside, Trans Am right there. And I can work on stuff right here. And if the weather gets bad, I can just like squeeze them all in here. But this is a huge upgrade from what we currently have. I have these hexagon lights that I'm going to install, hopefully above the BMW area. And then I have all of my other garage lights wrapped up in a blanket right there that I'll be putting above this bay on both sides. So definitely excited for this one. Here's another shot of those hex lights. So as you see, I have some of my tools and stuff already laid out. Just slowly moving stuff here. But I'm gonna take care of something right away now that we're in Oklahoma. All my tools got all messed up from the move, but we are taking this silly license plate off right away. Really impressed I didn't hit my bumper. Now we're talking. I have my little plug somewhere at the house. I gotta grab it. But I've been waiting to do that. But thankfully in Oklahoma, they don't require a front license plate. So I'm definitely taking that guy off because we don't need that where we're going. I need to go through and reorganize my whole toolbox because everything kind of got messed up in there. But the plan is, ceiling is gonna be black with the hexagon lights and my LED lights. Walls are going to stay white for now. We'll just see how the black ceiling, white walls turns out, and then we'll go from there. But we have a full trailer to unload. We have a lot of renovations we're doing in the house. So we're going to knock that out first. And then the last day here, we'll work on the garage. So I'm just going to do all that stuff and then we'll catch back up when I'm ready to work on the garage. We just finished painting the whole garage and then hanging the new lights. And I am so pumped to show you guys. It's pretty late. We stayed up and just knocked it out. I'm contemplating even showing you guys because my garage is kind of a cluttered disaster right now, but I'm way too excited to not show you guys. So I'm just going to show you what we got, but here it is. and it turned out killer. As you can see, we painted the walls, and I'm so glad that we did that because it just really amplifies the look in here. And as you can also see, the plan was to put the rectangle and then all of the hex lights over here, which is how the kit is supposed to go. But with all the little obstacles like the garage door brackets, the opener, and that light, it was just pretty tough to get it all in there. And then I wanted to, I guess, cover the space eventually in them. So I decided to just put the hex lights over here. It gives me the opportunity to expand on this side, 1 or 2 rows on each side, and then even come over there a little bit. So decided to just throw the rectangle up over here, just something random. And honestly, I think it turned out sick. Let me know what you guys think about it. You know, it's probably not gonna be for everyone, but I think the rectangle is pretty sweet. It's just a simple little light. I could even order the exact same kit and run the rectangle parts, like the straight parts in the middle right here, 3 rows, just to give it some more light if I need it. But I kind of think the rectangle is pretty sweet. But like I said, we painted the walls and the ceiling. So glad that I did that. I need to practice some of my painting skills. As you can see, you can tell where I had some overlap. So I might go back over a few spots, and some of it needs some touch up. And like I hit the wall over there with moving some stuff around. I got all my crap, as you can see. That's supposed to go outside on the patio. Lawn delete device. Some wood for my shelving, which will be over here for my pressure washer setup. So I'm thinking pressure washer like right there on the shelf, and then my 2 hose reels, obviously that one for the pressure washer, and then the air compressor one. And then I'll put the air compressor right here. And right now I'm using that little rigid guy. It's only a 4.5 gallon, so I'm probably going to upgrade him soon and get a bigger one, sell that one. So I'm going to try to plan around getting a bigger air compressor and lay that out kind of accordingly. You need to do something with those bricks. Over here, it's probably just going to stay the way it is. I might put something on the wall. I don't know, we'll see. Toolbox and everything over there. Harbor Freight's running their parking lot sale, and I'm going crazy with the toolbox. So I'm excited to show you guys that, and I'll be selling that as well. Probably take advantage and pick up an air compressor too. Kind of just thought of that. I have all of my old lights still. Not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. Thinking I might hang them along the ceiling right here, maybe some on the wall. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. How should I got 10 of these. What do you think I should do with them? The original plan was to put the hex lights with a rectangle over there, and then do those lights, these ones, all kind of right here above this bay, but obviously that's not the plan anymore. Let me just get a good shot over here. That looks killer. I'm so excited to move here and start videoing content in the new setup. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to posting a lot more and to seeing what projects and accomplishments I can do here. I'm really excited to bring you guys along to this new adventure in Oklahoma City and show you guys the new setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe get motivated to spice up your garage. Paint it black or white or gray, whatever color you want. I think the black turns out killer. Big vote for black for me. For flooring, I probably need to do something. I would have liked to do epoxy flooring, but you know, it's just very time consuming. It just didn't work out. I have this brush. I'm going to clean the floors really good with this brush. You need to probably get a bigger one, but come to find out, there's lots of red dirt in Oklahoma City. So I'm gonna go around and clean the crap out of these floors and probably just leave the gray. I think it'll be fine. I might end up painting the trim and the doors black too. We'll see about that. But all right, that's enough rambling for this video. It's super late. I'm going to go inside and clean up, call it a night. But again, thank you guys so much for joining this video. I'm excited to take you guys along in this new adventure. And stay tuned for the next video, which will be getting the second gen running. So we need to get it running and down here ASAP, because as of right now, from today, I have like a week until I move down here for good. So I need to really get after it this weekend. So that's the plan, is to get second gen running. but I'll see you then. Take care.
We awarded in scholarship. Both winners